Could you give me a wee bit of a snippet? It's just for people who really don't understand on this end, the piece between the MAAC, the NCAA, and the tournaments. You know, if you know what I
Sure.
mean. Explain them where the MAAC fits, how that works, and then the NCAA, how that fits, and then your role in some of those committees, if you don't mind.
Sure. So the MAAC is one of 32 Division I conferences in the NCAA, which is our national governing body for collegiate sports. Now, there are also Division II and Division III conferences. And all told, there's about 1,000 some odd members of the NCAA, member institutions and conferences. Within Division I, there's about 365 conferences and colleges, including the 32 I mentioned conferences. So there's about 340 schools that play D1 athletics. Okay. Now, the big event in the college year is the Final Four, March Madness, and we have entered into March Madness. My personal view is they came up with the name after they dealt with the coaches near the end of the season and realized madness was descending on us. It must be March, and somewhere a light bulb went out and they called it madness. But in any case, March Madness is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and the conferences and the member schools all benefit from it. And those revenues not only fund part of the MAAC operations, but it funds many of the institutional operations, and it supports all the sports that we run outside of the revenue sport of basketball. In the MAAC, we have 24 championships we run. And even our basketball isn't a huge revenue producer, but all the other sports don't produce revenue at all. So we rely on that revenue flow. So that's when you hear the numbers being talked about associated with the Final Four and so forth. That's why that's also important. Now there is the Football Bowl Coalition, and they run the football playoffs, and that's not part of the NCAA. While they're all NCAA schools and they all follow the NCAA rules, the actual football, the college football playoffs, is run by an outside group of the 5 conferences called the A5 conferences, and those billions of dollars just are kept in the football side of things. Yeah. So that's a big revenue producer for those schools, but basketball is for the rest of us.
Okay. No, it's one of the things, that